Hello YouTube friends and welcome back to my channel. I am Kat Meffan, your yoga teacher for today, and this particular video has been brought to you in collaboration with the amazing Vivo Barefoot. So without Vivo Barefoot, we wouldn't even be having this video today. So let's just take a moment of gratitude for them. So this is going to be yoga for flexibility. Reason being is because my personal favorite Vivo Barefoot trainers are the Motus Flex trainers. They do what they say on the tin. They are the most flexible trainers and I love them. So I pretty much only train in these now. So if I go to the gym or I'm doing like calisthenics or primal flow, these are what I wear and I will link to them below along with my discount code. You know that I'm an ambassador. I absolutely love the ethos and what Vivo Barefoot stand for. So today we are going to get into our yoga for flexibility with a little bit of gratitude and love for our friends at Vivo Barefoot. So this is going to be mostly kind of like, well, it'll be a little bit of full body, but with a lot of opening through the hips and the hamstrings. I notice a lot in the comments and in DMs that I get that people struggle with that hip mobility, flexibility, the hamstrings as well. But we'll be doing a little bit of shoulders as well. So it's just going to feel super juicy. And we'll be working through some active stretches as well, because that's a really, really good way to work on our flexibility. So let's just ground down here together, closing down the eyes, rolling back the shoulders. You can be sat up on a block or on a bolster like I am, or you could just be sat on your bottom on the mat. And just for a moment, maybe you ground in and set yourself an intention. What do I want to offer to my practice today? What do I want to offer to my practice today? So just keeping those eyes closed as you feel the breath gently moving through the body. Maybe an asking of yourself, how I feel, how do I feel? You can drop the chin down to the chest. And just with the next couple of breaths, really feel the back of the neck really expanding here. You could take it into a slight rounding of the upper spine if you wish, if that feels nice. If not, just chin to the chest is really lovely. You're going to take your left ear around to your left shoulder. You're going to take your left ear to left shoulder, left hand on top of the head. Right arm is reaching all the way out, and we're going to floss here. So we take fingertips up to the sky, and then we point them down. We lift them up, we point them down. Up for 3, down, up for 4, down, up for 5, down, last one, up for 6, and down, slowly releasing. Release that hand on the head. You could half neck roll through down through center, and then come over to the right. The hand goes on top of the head, and we reach that left arm out long. And again, from here, we take fingertips up to the sky and down. Up for 2, down, up for 3, down, up for 4, down, up for 5, down, up for 6, and down, slowly releasing both hands down. Place the hands onto the knees, even if you're cross-legged. Take an inhale, shine the heart forwards, and then exhale, round, dropping chin to chest. Inhaling, lifting, and then exhaling, round. One more time, inhale and lift. And exhale, round. Coming over onto all fours. If you're sat on your bolster, you can just move your bolster out of the way now. So coming onto all fours and spending a few breaths, as we do often, just moving through the spine, moving maybe through cat-cow. It could go bigger than that. Maybe you take it around in circles, but just finding what the movement is gifting to you today. So what is it that your body needs? Less about what I'm doing on the screen and more about how it feels for you. Flexibility isn't just a physical thing, flexibility in life, being able to ebb and flow and let go of control and all of that juicy stuff. That's why yoga is a lesson for life off the mat just as much as it is for the body. And then you're going to place those hands a little bit further forward, tuck under the toes and start to lift the bottom all the way up to your first downward facing dog. And you can take some pedaling through the feet here. Maybe a little shake, a nod of the head. So because we haven't got long together, we are going to get on into a little bit of strength, because flexibility isn't just hanging out in our joints, it's building strength as well. You can do this down on the knees if you would prefer. We're going to inhale forwards through a plank as we drop the hips and come to a variation of an upward facing dog. And then exhale it back, downward facing dog. You can do 4 more like that. Inhale forward, drop the hips. Exhale, take it back. Inhaling forwards, drop those hips, chest lifts. Exhale, take it back. Last time, taking an inhale as you come forward, drop those hips. And then exhale, take it all the way back. And then from here, starting to walk the hands all the way to the back of the mat. We take an inhale, lift and lengthen here. Now, noticing the core wants to engage, which is a good thing. We want that core to engage, placing the hands onto the shins. And just hold here. If you can, hovering those hands off. If your lower back feels nice and strong, your hamstrings feel quite strong, hovering those hands. You could also just take a gentle little bit of support on the legs if you wish. Taking an inhale here, and then exhale, folding down over those legs. Maybe taking a little sway side to side. Taking another inhale as you lift the chest. Holding here. And then bending the knees slightly as you come all the way up to standing, rolling those shoulders back. We're going to take an inhale, we're going to shift the weight into the left foot, draw the right knee into the chest. Now from here, we're going to open this right knee out to the side, and then we're going to internally rotate from the hip, so bringing that back leg out, and we're going to take little lifts here. So we're going to bring the knee down to meet the left knee, and we're going to lift up for 1, 2, finding your balance for 3, for 4, 5, and 6. With this right ankle, you're going to place the right ankle onto the left knee. Hands can come together here as you come down, finding this balanced hovering figure 4. So you're going to feel this beautiful yummy opening all the way through the right side glute and the IT band. Taking another breath here. Starting to lift the chest. Look to where you want to go, which is towards the front of the mat. We're going to take a big step forward with that right foot, landing in a high lunge, reaching the arms all the way up. Now you could either hook the thumbs and find a little heart lift back bend here, or take the arms out into cactus, but with the same effect, heart lifting, back bend coming through the thoracic, and lifting the sternum up as opposed to collapsing into the lumbar spine. Now we're going to move from this position into a standing split a few times. So let's take an inhale and then let's exhale. Standing split. And inhale, take it back. And then exhale, find that heart lift. Inhale here again. And then exhale, push forward, standing split. Taking an exhale as you take it all the way back. Arms reach up, and then we find that cactus. One more time, exactly the same. Inhale here. Exhale, push forwards. Inhale, step left foot back, high lunge. And then exhale, cactus open arms, and the heart lifts. Releasing the hands all the way down. You're going to bring this right knee in through to the right wrist. Drop the hips down, finding your pigeon. So this little pigeon shape here, we're going to be here for about 5 breaths. You can absolutely sit yourself up on a block if you want to. Taking an inhale, finding some length. And then exhale, we'll fold. So about another 3 breaths here, really deepening those breaths. And then starting to lift the chest, ground down through those hands, tuck under the back toes, lift the back knee, finding a downward facing dog. Taking a nice big releasing breath, inhale through the nose. And then exhale, sighing it out. Starting to walk the hands all the way back to the feet again. Let's find that halfway lift, either with support of the fingertips to the shins, or just having super strong core and hamstrings here as you just have those fingertips hovering down. Softening through the knees, take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, reaching the arms high up to the sky. And then exhale those hands just down by the side. Amazing. So we go to the other side. So taking the weight into the right side now, we lift that left knee. And then we open the left knee out to the side, finding that internal rotation so the foot comes out. And we lower their knee down to knee. We lift for 1. We lift for 2. And lower. Lift for 3. And lower. Lift for 4. And lower, lift for 5, and lower. That left ankle is going to come onto the right knee, trying to keep your balance as you hinge at the hips, bend the knee for this balanced figure 4. You can bring the hands to the heart space. So getting that nice juicy glute and IT band stretch here, but whilst working still on our strength, on our stability and our mobility. And then starting to lift yourself all the way up. Without putting that left foot down, look to where you want to go. Big, big, big step forwards, high lunge, reaching the arms up to the sky, inhale. And then exhale, cactus open the arms, or maybe you want to take that little thumb hook like we did on the other side. So we inhale here, and then exhale, dive it forward, standing split. And we inhale, reach all the way back up to the lunge. Exhale, cactus open those arms. Another inhale here. And then we exhale, dive it forwards. Taking it all the way back again. And we exhale, cactus open those arms. One more breath here, reaching. And then exhale forward to that high split. And taking it all the way back. Grounding in your high lunge, cactusing open the arms. And then slowly place the hands down, frame the left foot, and then bring that left knee into the left wrist. And then finding your pigeon, taking a nice breath to set yourself up, finding any props that you want. Inhaling here, lengthen, and exhaling as you fold. 5 breaths here. Three more breaths. And then lifting all the way up, grounding down through the hands, tuck under back toes, reaching that left foot back, downward facing dog here. And releasing breath. You're going to sweep the right leg up on an inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step that right foot through between the hands, finding that high lunge again. We're going to exhale, opening it out, find warrior two. You could grab a block if you want to, or you can rest your right elbow onto your right knee, or your hand can come all the way down to the earth. Extended side angle, reaching, lengthening, opening the body through the left side. So all the way from the left fingertips down to the back left foot, we are finding space. Taking another inhale here. Exhale, sweep that left arm all the way down and around. As you do so, gliding yourself to the back of the mat, finding a left side Scandasana. So you've bent into that left leg, your left hand is down, and you can reach the right arm all the way up. Two more breaths here. And then from here, very gracefully, you're going to plant your bottom all the way down to the earth. And you're going to come into a side bend. Now, you can keep this left foot as it is, nice and bent. You can reach your right hand around to take hold of the left ankle. Doesn't matter if it doesn't reach, because you can also do this side bend like so. Now, I'm going to do my side bend like this, just because of a little back injury that I've got. But if you want to go much deeper than this, then of course, please wrap that right hand around the left foot and find that beautiful depth here. Again, just one more breath. And then slowly releasing. Look towards the front of the mat, the direction you're heading. Place both hands down, framing the right foot, and step yourself straight back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up to the sky. We step that left foot all the way through, reaching the arms high. Inhaling here. And then we exhale, open it out, find warrior two. So getting nice and deep into that warrior two, lengthening through the hands. And then either your left hand coming down to a block or the ground, or the elbow can come onto that left knee as you reach the right arm all the way up and over. Same as before, the option to take the hand down. And then on your next inhale, you're going to start to lower that right hand down as it sweeps around. Your gaze goes with the hand, gliding you to the back of the mat. Right hand down, left arm reaches up for your right side Scandasana. One more breath here. And then very gracefully indeed, bottom drops down to the earth, and you've got the variation of the side bend. You can wrap that left hand around and come into the deeper side bend here, or you can stay lifted just with your left hand supporting you here. And then starting to look to where you're going, towards the front of the mat, shifting all the way forwards, framing that left foot with the hands as you step it back for your final downward facing dog. So from this downward facing dog, you're going to bring yourself to seated. You can step, you can jump, you can walk. I do not mind. And you're going to come to seated and then lower yourself all the way down to the earth here. So just bringing yourself down. And then we are going to bring the hands onto the knees. Take a little rock side to side. And then find a happy baby. So just a little rock side to side. Soothing little movement into the hip space. Yeah, take your right leg all the way down to earth and keep your left leg lifted. Now you may be able to take hold behind the thigh, behind the calf or the ankle, or you could use a strap. You are going to actively push your leg into your hands or your strap, and you're going to try to resist. So we're going to do that to a count of 10, then we're going to relax. And when I say relax, I don't mean just release the whole position. I mean you're just going to allow that leg to maybe draw in a little bit. So a little bit of active resistance work here. So we push left leg into the hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do that one more time. So from wherever you are now, again, you will push into the hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly release, switch legs. So left leg goes down, right leg lifts up. And hands can connect to wherever you want to on the leg. So find that connection first. And we push into those hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take some nice deep breaths here. And then one more time, we push into those hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, just keeping that leg in. And then bending both knees. Again, giving yourself a little rock side to side. And we're going to come back into that happy baby for one last time. Hands to the outside edges of the feet, or you could hold the calves, or you could even just hold behind the thighs. And you can be in stillness, or you can be in that rocking sensation. And then hugging those knees together. Giving yourself a big, big hug here. And starting to rock forwards and backwards until you can get enough momentum to come up to seated. Doesn't matter where you are. You don't need to be facing any particular direction. Just seated with the eyes closed. Lifting through the crown of the head. Growing tall up to the sky, knowing that this flexibility that we often approach in the body has a beautiful way of coming into life as well. And this is where we get to take our yoga practice off the mat. So placing one hand on top of the other over the heart space. We'll take a nice big releasing breath together, finding an inhale. And let it go. Thank you all so much for practicing with me, and thank you to Vivo Barefoot for sponsoring this video. Like I said, link and discount code for all things Vivo are down in the description box. And if you love that practice, then make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. There are hundreds of videos here. I also have an app and a platform called the Soul Sanctuary. Should you want to come and check that out as well, I'll leave all the information down in the description box. So yeah. Thank you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.